I'm in the car, but I'm not driving, so don't worry about that. I am sitting outside a small business client's place of business, and I'm going to be going in about 10 or 15 minutes. I got here a bit early for an appointment, and I wanted to do a quick video to share with you an answer to a question that I was asked yesterday, which is relevant to my sitting here in my car. And the question was, how do I make my commute as effective and efficient and productive as it can be? I spend so much time in my car. And this came from a realtor who does commute quite a bit for their business. And so I was thinking about that as I was driving today. And now that I'm parked, I wanted to share some thoughts with you. So a few things that you can think about is, just like being organized in any other area in your life or your business, you want to plan ahead. You want to make sure you have what you need. You want to map things out, literally in this case of driving. And you want to, think about how you're going to be using the time. So, planning ahead, knowing where you're going and looking at how long it will take to get there, and then leaving a buffer. And this is so important with a commute. We're, in the Pacific Northwest, around Seattle. There can be traffic any time of the day. And even in a non-rush hour time frame, we can have traffic because of an accident or something that we don't anticipate, construction, that sort of thing. So I always try to, plan this buffer of about 15 or even 20 minutes to leave a margin for the unexpected. And that not only helps ensure that I get places on time, it also reduces my stress level so that if I hit some traffic and it's going to add 5 or 10 minutes to the planned drive, I'm not panicked because I've left this buffer of 15 to 20 minutes. And that also leaves some time once I arrive at my destination, if I'm early, to do something else like this. So think about, if you got someplace early, how might you use that kind of bonus time that you aren't necessarily counting on, but now that you find yourself with. So, for me this morning, it's creating this video, but I could also, brainstorm some blog post content, or I could return a phone call. I could delete some emails. I think of any number of things. I could sit and meditate if that's what served me best at that time period. So, how might you use that time rather than thinking of it as, well, now I'm so early, I've wasted time. It's not that at all. Map it out, know what route that you're going to take. And I use Waze as an app that will help me find the most effective and efficient route to get someplace. And it might not be the way that I've known to go before, but it's pretty dependable. So find something that works for you to determine what route to take. And then think about how you're going to use the time while you commute. For each commute, it might be different as to what is most effective and efficient for you in that time. So of course, safety first, and you always want to pay attention to the road, and that's where your primary focus can be. Sometimes that is it. And it is just that having some quiet for a period of time where you might not otherwise find it in the day while you're driving can be rejuvenating and can be just what you need. So not having the radio on, not having any other stimulus if you're in the car by yourself, and just enjoying that quiet might be the most effective use of the time. Otherwise, if you like to listen to things while you drive, I consume podcasts, and there's a lot of podcasts I'm interested in, and commuting and sometimes while I'm walking also are the time that I get to consume podcasts that I like. I know some people do audio books, and think about if you want to learn something or just enjoy, whether it's fiction or nonfiction, enjoy somebody else narrating for you and consuming that way. Some people might take the time to learn something new. So let's say you want to learn a language or really anything, you can use the time for that way as well. So just a few ideas on making your commute more effective and efficient and productive. I hope that answers the question that I got yesterday, but I figured if one person had it, others did as well, and that this might make some good content. So thanks for listening, and please feel free to comment if you've got some ideas on making your commute effective, efficient, and productive. Remember, we define productivity as achieving desired results. So first and foremost in our commute, we want to get to our destination, and do so in the best state possible. So hopefully some of these ideas of planning ahead and mapping it out and thinking about how you're going to use the time that you commute, and then maybe how you're going to use the time when you get there a little early,